Good morning, guys. Welcome back. So here we are. Reset was done like 3 or 4 hours ago. It's time to get on the road. Get this little 33-foot Coleman down to Las Vegas. And we're already dispatched on another load, and it's going to be great. Really looking forward to this one. She's got to get to work. I got to get going. So I'm going to end this right here, and I will pick up with you guys probably in Wells, Nevada. Hey guys, so just got parked for the night. I'm gonna go ahead and do my post trip. I know I said that I would get with you guys in Wells. Well, I was kind of running from a storm all day, and I'll explain all of that in a bit. But while I'm doing my post trip, why don't you check out my trip for the day? I'll catch you guys in just a minute. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas once again at the Camping World. Last time we were parked right there, and you can't really see it in the video, but that same coach from Florida is still there. So it's been a week since I was here, and he's still there, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, so I had originally planned on leaving at 5 a.m., which would get me here right around 3. Yeah, 2:30, 3 o'clock. And the reason for that was that I could deliver this today, and then I could take off towards whatever my next load would be, which at that point, I didn't have the load that I'm dispatched on now. And realistically, I don't know that I would have got this one. And the reason for that is there are loads that will appear and disappear in minutes. And this one happened to be one of them. I logged in. It wasn't on the load board. I got a hold of our log department because I had an issue, which I'll get to in just a second. And in the 3-minute phone call to handle that issue, I hung up the phone, logged back in to the load board, and the load I'm picking up tomorrow had appeared. And this load appeared last week, and it was on the board for just a few minutes and it was gone. I don't know why it got put back on today. Same pickup, same drop. No way it's a different unit. And I'll explain all that when you guys see the load tomorrow. But there's absolutely no way this is a different unit. It is the same one that was on last week, and now it's back. I don't know. Anyway, so I had an issue with my ELD. Friday night, while I was on my way to Pendleton to pick that up, I was getting I had about a 4-minute window, and the rain started coming down real bad. People were slowing down on the interstate. It was probably a good idea to slow down. I was upset by it because I knew I was really tight on time, but it was probably a good idea. It was raining pretty solid. I pulled into where I was parking, threw the truck in park, and my ELD froze on driving, and I sat there staring at it, waiting for it to roll over to not moving. Those of you that have an ELD, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, when you start moving, it says in motion and it locks your duty status so you can't change it. I threw it in park, and I'm sitting there waiting for it to say stationary so that I could change my duty status, and it wouldn't, and it wouldn't. I sat there for probably 20 seconds, and then it finally says violation because my 11 hours was up, and then it unlocked. So I had to call the log department, get that straightened out. And I didn't want to throw that in the video until I knew what the solution was, so that I could share the information with you guys. And what I was given was make a note into that driving entry explaining, and you can see it was only like 7 seconds over the 11 hours. So you could see it was a very short distance, or short time. And my note explaining what happened, it'll make sense. So not terribly worried about it now, unless I come across that DOT officer that's just having a bad day. So we'll see. Anyway, the storm. So I got a late start. I wound up not leaving until like 8:30, which was okay because that allowed me to get my Nevada permit, because they don't open until 8 o'clock Mountain Time, 7 o'clock Pacific Time. And that allowed me to then, by the time I made it from my house to the truck stop on the east end of Boise and filled up, the Idaho DOT was open, and I was able to get my Idaho permit before going past the scale house. And let's be honest, anytime you can avoid pulling into one of those is a good time, right? Idaho is 26,000 pounds. You don't, if you're under 26 GVW, not GVWR, GVW, you don't have to stop. So I didn't have to stop because I already had my permit. If you don't have your permit, you obviously have to go in or roll the dice and don't get a permit, and no. So anyway, getting that later start, that did let the sun come out and kind of knock some of the snow off, because it came down fairly decent last night. But that also put me to where there was another storm. I mean, I don't really want to say storm, but it was snowing, and every time I stopped, it caught up to me. So I stopped to fuel. I had to wait for the truck in front of me, and by the time I fueled, it was just starting to come down again. And I was like, well, I'm not going to do my 30. I'm going to take off. So I took off, and I made it down to Ely and pulled in there, did my 30, and about halfway through it started coming down again. And then I took off, and then I got ahead of it, and then I dropped down into this lower elevation here. So I got away from the snow, but I mean, I'm not terrified to drive in the snow. You guys have seen me do it countless times, all last winter. But if you can avoid it, right? So we're here. And the other side of that is I was able to, I mean, yeah, I could have dropped this, but even right now I only have 56 minutes left, 54 minutes, something like that, 50 something minutes on my drive time, which means I could have picked up my other unit and maybe made it to the Loves. Going north on 93, which would have been really tight. And then parking there is real difficult. So I don't know, kind of makes more sense to me to just get here tonight. I'll have plenty of time. I've 12 hours, I think, is what I'm at before I'll get up when they open so I can deliver this unit. So I got plenty of time, not rushing anything. And this also lets me have plenty of time tomorrow, go pick up my unit, and I can get further up to some other truck stop. We'll see. I might even be able to make it back to my house. That would be convenient because I don't have to deal with truck stops at all. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I think I filled you guys in on everything. I'm going to get in the truck and watch some YouTube, play around on Facebook, whatever, and catch you guys tomorrow. Probably right across the street as I drop this unit off. Take care. See you then. Hey guys, good morning. Woke up a little early. Alarm is supposed to go off in about 6 minutes, but I woke up, so here I am. Typically, you don't really see a whole lot of transporters here. However, I woke up and that guy was there. This guy's back here. That guy right there pulled in right after I woke up. This guy over here pulled in, so I may be sitting here a little while. But as I've always told you guys, come up, say hi. You know, I'm really not that angry of a guy. But Wayne here came up and said hi. We sat here, started talking for a little bit. He's been with Horizon for a little over a year. So far, seems to really like it. And you said that you had done over the road before.
Yes.
And comparatively, same, better?
Much better than your own pickup.
So there you go. So you were a company guy.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now he's an owner operator. Loves it a lot more. Less headache, less drama. Nope. Streetwalker's awake. So that means it's just about time to get this unit off the back of the truck. So I'm going to try and get this checked in, and then as soon as possible, fly down, pick up my next unit, and take that one off to its destination, and let's run out this cycle. Oh, by the way, your kids.
Dawson, McKenna, and Jameson.
Hey, I was told you guys love my videos. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you guys a little bit later today. So here we are, 19 miles down the road, and we've got this fifth wheel going up to Vancouver, Washington. So I got here, and all of the slides were out, and they wouldn't go in. Dead battery, right? Threw my jump box on the battery, right in this front compartment right here, like they always are, and nothing happened. No power, no nothing. Okay, so the master switch is off somewhere, right? We'll run all over this thing. The keys I have only open half the locks. My master key opens the rest of them, so I was able to get in. I found right here another battery, and I hooked my battery up to jumper cables, kind of gave it a pump. All the slides come in, The jacks work, all the lights work. I'm hooked up. I'm gonna finish packing up all my mess here, and I'm sorry for that wind. That's got to be atrocious. Anyway, so now it should be ready to go. There's enough juice in the battery that I can get going down the road and it'll recover. So here we go. Let's see if this works. I'll catch you guys later. Hey guys, what's going on? So we're somewhere in Nevada, some little tiny town on Highway 95. I needed to use the facilities, and it seemed like a good time to knock out my 30-minute break. So here we are. So earlier I had said I had that issue where my ELD froze and it wouldn't let me unlock out of driving, or it wouldn't unlock so I could come off driving, and then it gave me that violation. Well, as I said, I spoke with the safety and compliance section at Horizon. They said it's fine. Put a note in your log, yada, yada, yada. Great. Well, that triggers a, not investigation, but they just kind of look through your logs, which I wasn't worried about because I knew I hadn't been doing anything wrong. So I thought. When I started, they told me that fueling has to take 15 minutes. Your PTI in the morning has to take 15 minutes. Your PTI at the end of the day has to take 15 minutes. Your pickups and your drop-offs have to take 30 minutes. But because I was going to be ELD, that didn't matter because it logs everything. So that's what I've been doing. Well, I guess that's wrong. So I'm supposed to go under the 15 and 30 rule as well, even though I'm ELD. I don't really understand that, but if that's what their policy is. I mean, realistically, usually my fuel takes between 7 and 9 minutes. So, I mean, I'm not going to be that guy that blocks the fuel island. So if I can get out of there and get somewhere to park without tripping my log, great. If not, I don't know. I'm not going to block the fuel island, so we'll figure that out. My PTIs in the morning usually take 11 or 12 minutes. So if they want me to sit for an extra 2 or 3 minutes, while I may completely disagree with that, it's not my choice. So if they want me to sit for an extra 2 minutes, cool. The pickups and drop-offs. Well, pickup usually takes, my personal best is 18 minutes. Usually it's 20 something. So again, they want me to sit for 30. Actually, I don't really mind that with the new rule, because before it was, I would sit there for that 18, 22, 24, whatever minutes, and then take off down the road and have to do a reset later. Well, now my on-duty pickup time counts as my 30-minute break. So if they want me to sit there for a couple extra minutes, cool. You guys have been seeing me do that anyway. No big deal. But what I would do is finish my hookup at, usually 22, 24-ish, and go off duty, film a little bit of a video for you guys, and get on the road. Now they just want me to keep it on duty, which, again, I kind of disagree with, but not my choice. So for those of you who are new here and happen to be ELD, now I can't speak for any other company, but that is Horizon's thing, is 30 minutes, 15 and 30. Remember that. So now I have to start playing by those rules. It won't affect me too badly. Realistically, I'll lose maybe 2 hours out of a cycle, so whatever. Anyway, I figured since I was sitting here for 30 minutes, I'd go ahead and share that information with you guys. My 30 ought to be getting pretty close to up, so I'm gonna hop back in the truck and catch you guys somewhere down the road. What's up, guys? Good morning. So last night I made it as far as Winnemucca. I had about 2 hours and 40-ish minutes left on my clock. So there was some time left. I could have gone a little further. The issue was the route I'm taking, because it's the fastest route and I'm rolling the dice here. Shaved almost 2 hours off my time from the route that I would have suggested to go. So rolling the dice on 2 hours, and there's a reason for that. It's not work related, and I'll get into that in my last segment right before I upload this. So anyway, name of the game this week is shave time off. The issue is that kind of bit me a little bit, because that 2 hours that I would have saved by going this way, I had to throw away last night, because there's no truck stops up the route I'm going. There was two truck stops I could have made it to, but they're both little dinky. They said like one had 7 and one had 10 spots. It was 9 o'clock at night. There's no way those were still open. So I pulled in here into Walmart in Winnemucca. And I did my post trip, shut her down, was just about to go inside and get all of my supplies for the day. And it had been snowing for a while. It was right just a minute or two after I parked. Snow started coming down fairly decent. Didn't stick, thankfully, so that'll make today a little bit better. But Jolie pulled in. And I don't know if it was because, she didn't feel like driving in the snow, or she was out of time, or whatever. I don't know. So we sat there, talked for a little bit, and then we both went to bed. And I'm up and at 'em a little bit before her this morning. But I think she says she's just going to Reno, so she can't deliver until 9. So she's probably gonna get up here in a bit. Anyway, I've done my pre-trip. It's time to get going and see how much more time I lose because of the weather going through Central Oregon. This may have bitten me. Maybe I should have taken the long route. All right, time to get at it, and I'll see you guys somewhere. I don't know what's gonna happen today. We're in for a wild one. Okay, so I know I said I'd talk to you about some things and whatnot, and I'm going to. I'm just not going to in this video. We're already at 25 minutes on this video, and I think that's just getting too long, especially considering what I want to talk to you guys about. I got dispatched on 2 more loads. Knock those out. We'll have a video on those, and then the video after that, we will talk about the couple things that I want to bring up with you guys. So if I can keep to my schedule, you'll have this video, which is going up today, obviously, and you'll have one right around Christmas, and then one the weekend after. So the weekend after will be the one where we discuss the things I've been kind of wanting to bring up. So that's going to do it for this one. Make sure you catch the next video where we see if this unit makes it to the yard or not. Well, to the dealership or not. And then, like I said, we got 2 more after that. So, as always, those of you on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day. Poor girl needs a bath.